Hey guys, welcome back to 6 Hearts on 6 Acres. We are going to talk today about how to grow sweet potato slips just from some sweet potatoes that you purchased at the grocery store. So we started these sweet potato slips together probably, I don't know, I can't remember when it was. I'm going to put the date right here for you. But we started these together. It was super simple. I'm going to put a flashback of that video right here just to show you the process.
So once that soil is kind of moist, mine needs a little bit more water still. All you do is take your potato, plop it right in there. You want about half of the potato covered by dirt, but half of it still showing. Seriously, it's so easy. Simple as that.
Okay, so we have those sweet potato slips in the ground and they have been growing for a little while now, and they have grown us some really beautiful slips. You see I have some little sticky butterflies in here. I'm having a little bit of a fungus gnat problem, but I'm so close to being able to put my plants into the garden that I just got some of these sticky little butterflies from Amazon, and I am hoping that they will just catch the gnats. I just put them in there like 15 minutes ago and I already have 3 on there, so I'm going to say that this is probably going to work for me. But to start these sweet potato slips, what you want to do, you see I have 2 potatoes here. This one is just a regular orange sweet potato that I purchased from the grocery store. And this is a purple sweet potato. I'm not sure of the variety. It was given to me by a friend. It is slower to grow slips than this orange one has been. It has really put off some really great growth here. But I'm going to show you what to do now. I am 2 weeks out from my average last frost. That is not when I'm going to put these into the garden. Those sweet potatoes like really warm weather. So I'm not going to put them into my garden until mid-May. So I have a good four-ish weeks left at least. But I want these potato slips to grow roots. Sweet potatoes are different than planting regular potatoes. With a regular potato, you would just take the potato that has eyes on it, and you would plant that chunk of potato, and that would grow a plant that would produce lots of potatoes for you. Sweet potatoes, you grow these slips, and then what you want to do is pull this slip off of your potato, root it in some water, and then you will take that rooted plant and put it into your garden once it's warm, and that is how you grow a huge harvest of sweet potatoes. I'm going to turn you around and show you how we break that slip off of the potato. So you can see they are connected to the potato down here. So we're going to leave this one. It is not very tall yet. I'm looking for at least 6 inches or longer. And this slip, because it was already at kind of the level of the soil, already has some nice roots to it. Those aren't enough that I am happy with just that. I'm still going to put it in water to let it root out more. And sweet potatoes are vines. You see how all of these slips have kind of twisted together. I'm going to untwist them right now so that I can separate each of these slips. All right, so I have a really good sized sweet potato slip. And what I'm going to do now is strip off these bottom leaves, because as this plant is growing, I want to make sure you could plant this bottom one because it was at the bottom as a whole nother sweet potato slip, but it's so short. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll have plenty from what I have here. But anyways, you want to remove these bottom leaves so that your plant can focus right now, while it doesn't have much root growth, on growing roots and not trying to keep all of these leaves alive. So this is what I am leaving myself, a long slip, just a few leaves on the end, some roots, and it's just going to go into my water. And what you can do from here, I'm probably going to have to, well, I don't know, I might say, you can put this in a place that it will have good sun, or you can put it back under your grow lights if you have those. I'm going to put it back into my grow station and let it continue to root really well for the next 3 to 4 weeks until it gets nice and warm outside, until the soil is a nice warm temperature, and then I will bring you back to get these planted. We're going to go ahead and remove the rest of these slips off of the sweet potato. So this one I want to show you, it does not have any root growth yet. This is what they look like typically when you pull them out of the potato. This one only had roots because it was at the level of the soil, so it was able to root itself already. All right, so I have 4 sweet potato slips going so far. And what I'm going to do, because I want several more plants than that, is I am going to take this container of sweet potatoes. You see, I still have these short slips left on here. This one is continuing or starting to slip as well. But I'm just going to put this back under my grow lights exactly how it was. Make sure that I continue to keep that soil moist, and let these plants continue to grow slips so that I will have a huge harvest of sweet potatoes in my garden this year. I feel like growing sweet potato slips is getting free food. A sweet potato is probably less than 50 cents, and I'm going to get several plants from it, which is going to give me a harvest of several pounds of potatoes, and I'll bring you along for the journey. I hope today that as you watch this, you see how easy it is to feed your family and to grow your own food in your own backyard. And I pray that I have encouraged you to do the same. You don't look at yourself when you're making these videos, and I just happen to glance over and I see that slip has made myself a mustache. So hope you got a little bit of a laugh from that. But I hope that watching me grow these plants has encouraged you to grow your own food in your own backyard. I want you to know how easy it is and how enjoyable it is and how rewarding it is. But until next time, God bless. I almost got off here without saying that these sweet potato leaves that we pulled off, these are not trash. Sweet potato greens are completely edible. They taste a lot like spinach, and we're going to throw them into our smoothie in the morning to make sure that we use every bit of this plant that we can.